Hey everyone, it's Imran Web Squadron. How you doing? It's finally Friday, and I'll tell you what, I've had a bit of a pretty good Friday morning so far. I'm trying to hit disconnect on my phone here, but it's not working. Why is it not working? Hold on. Just got to try something. Sorry, I'm just trying to deactivate something on my phone. There you go, deactivate. Right, yeah. Yeah, it's been a pretty good Friday morning so far, mainly because I've been able to just crack on and get on with things, which has been super good and useful for me. Videos, basically recording videos on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday was up and down. I was having to re-record and do things and stuff like that. Just checking something on my phone. But today I think do you know what, I've actually lost count of how many I've recorded. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 videos. Hey Charlie, how you doing? 6 videos recorded. Yes. The trouble with recording 6 videos though is that is a lot of videos to edit. Hey B Informatica, hey Carapos, how you doing? I hope you've enjoyed the bricks videos. I've finally got onto the loop builder, Carapos. Hey Mia. And I left it right near the end because I wanted to go through the basics before we hit the loop builder. Hey Akram, and instead of using the ACF Advanced Custom Fields plugin, I instead used the pods one because it saved me doing custom post types. Now Akram, I've just started. Don't forget to hit like if you are not liking at the moment. Please hit like, it helps the YouTube algorithm. Yep, hey, yep, I'm live, Mia. What are you up to at the moment, Mia, though? What are you doing? Are you travelling or just relaxing? And Carapos, by the way, what are you up to? I haven't really done touch base with you in a while about what are you working on now? What's progress and things going on with you? So, like I said, recorded 6 videos today. It's going to be a lot of editing tonight and then early tomorrow. Also, this is going to be the last time you see me using this camera. This is the last time I'm using this camera. The Insta360 link I am returning to Amazon as of tomorrow. So this camera, which cost me £320, I'm getting that money back. Because I have found something else. It's not the Apple continuity camera and it's not re-incubate camo. It is something else which cost £8.99. £8.99, £9. And I get the full 360, not the full 360, the full 4K, whatever. I'll talk about that more probably on Monday once I've done a final bit of testing. But yeah, I'll be using a different camera solution. I really do. I mean, I spend so much time researching webcam quality and how to fine tune and make things better. Because I really do care about how things come across. And also what you got to remember is, have you ever watched a video that was taken, say, 5 or 6 years ago? And the quality of some of them are shockingly bad, aren't they? The resolution. And it sometimes puts you off watching it, doesn't it? That is why I care about the quality. Because, what we watch in 1080p now, in 10 years' time, 1080p is going to be like, so yesterday, right? So you got to kind of up the game a little bit. Try and forward plan and future proof your content and what you put out there. So Carapos is rebuilding a WP bakery site with bricks. Man alive. As long as you're rebuilding though, that's all that matters. Hey Mark, hope you're okay. I haven't looked at that lottery thing yet, Mark. Still need to do that. I'll do it after the chat. Hey Gary, hope you're alright. So yeah, WP Bakery, Carapos, as long as you're doing a full rebuild, you should be alright. Hey Jimmy, hope you're alright. Let me just check what you wrote back to me, Jimmy, our secret conversation. Yep, cool, yeah, Jimmy, have a go, right? Try rebuilding that thing and let's just see how it goes on. I'm wondering if it's the size of the content maybe, Jimmy, but I might be wrong. Anyway, Mia's just renewed her Elemental Pro. Yep. Look, I've had this question come on the Web Squadron Facebook group today. It's on the Facebook group. If you don't believe me, go and have a look. You'll see it. So someone said, should they still, continue with Elementor? And I've said that I still will continue with Elementor. I still use Elementor. Our website's built with Elementor. We have clients of Elementor. And I'm interested in seeing where does Elementor go. When the 3.8 lands with the loop builder and eventually the final Flexbox container and hopefully more stuff, I'm interested in where it goes. So an interesting conversation I want to say, is that Elementor, their loop builder, when it eventually comes out, how it won't be ready yet, but they are going to enable it for WooCommerce? That's interesting. Okay, so hey Pixar, how you doing? How you doing? I haven't checked into that other server. Sorry, I've been massively recording videos today, Pixar, this morning. How you feeling though? Hope you're okay. So Elementor, the loop builder will be for posts. Later on, they're going to enable that for WooCommerce as well. Hey Eddie. Eddie, you would have got, I'm sure you saw the same email last night about Elementor. So two big things. First one is the loop builder will eventually allow you to use it with WooCommerce as well. That's a big thing for Elementor, I think. That's a really big thing. The second thing, there is a drop in the price. The agency price. Hey Maddie, how are you? There is a drop in the agency price. The price will now go from $1,000 for 1,000 websites to $400 for 1,000 websites. Now, a lot of us are paying $199, so it doesn't affect us. We're grandfathered in. But for anyone new or anyone that was on the £1,000 package, your price is coming down significantly to $400 for 1,000 websites. So that's a pretty big move with Elementor. Hey, yeah, Maddie, I'm okay. Yep, so glad Friday is here. However, I will be editing videos tonight and tomorrow. I've got a lot of editing I've got to do. That's my weekend, editing videos. And 3 of the videos are going to take quite a while to edit. Absolutely, Carapos. The Bricks Loop Builder and Flexbox are much better than what Elementor currently have at the minute. Well, Eddie, I think it's on, isn't it on the 1st of, am I wrong? Isn't it the 1st of November it comes out? I might be wrong. Yeah, Pixar, great to hear that you're doing okay. Don't forget to hit the like button. So this morning, 6 videos. We a little back and forth with the client where we did some page speed performance with them just to clarify what they need to do, because they were kind of questioning, our server is really fast. And I said, I think you need to go and look deeper into that, because every time I did a page speed score check on their website, their server speed was highlighted all the time. And I said, you need to go back and speak to Kinsta basically about that. Just waiting for a couple of clients to confirm a few things as well. I was hoping we would start them next week, but there's been a bit of delay. And that's the thing that's always a little irritating, because when you start planning work, so one of our clients is now going to have a redo of their website, and they are definitely going to use us because they really want to get this stuff done. However, when they go quiet, I don't like that, because what will happen is they'll raise their head like next week and go, oh, yeah, now we're ready. And it's like, yeah, but we're not. We got to timetable you in and stuff like that. Hey, Jake, hope you're okay. Sorry that you've been unwell. Hopefully you're feeling better now, I hope. Oh, Eddie, have I got it wrong? That's why I've got 1st November stuck in my head, 6.1. Yeah, you're probably right. Hey, Melissa, great to have you here. Hope you're okay. Hot tea and rest, mate. Yeah, Jake, I mean, you know what I need when I'm ill? Pepsi Max. Keeps me alive, keeps me going, doesn't it? Keeps me going. Yep, so for anyone that's missed it, this is the last time you're going to see the Insta360 camera. After 2 weeks, I'm returning it to Amazon. Basically because I liked it. Hey, Jason, I liked it. I liked this camera. But I have found something else, which is £8.99, £9, which I think is going to give me much better quality. And I will tell you more about that on Monday, but I need to play with the settings a little bit just to make it look pretty damn good. But you'll hear about it. You'll hear about it on Monday. And you can tell me if you like the quality or not. Either way, the Insta360 will go. Because I really had a good think about it. And the more I was thinking about it, I was like, the desktop view is amazing. However, how often am I really going to use it? And if I you'll get the full... Eddie, with Amazon, you get the full refund. I get the full refund, right? I've got the original box, right? I've got all the bits and pieces inside. I've even got the little sticky stuff it comes. I've got all the bits and pieces. Everything is in here. Can't even get the box out. There you go. Look. I've even got the sticker that went around the device when it came. The little sticker. So I've got all of that. Everything is there to be returned. So I will, and the box is in what I like to call, a bit something there, mint condition. That will go back. They can have it. They can have that back. And what was I saying? So I started thinking about the desktop view. Hey, Rajat, hope you're okay. And I started thinking about how often am I going to use it. And if I really wanted to use it, right, I got my wife's old phone here as well. I can just position that over a tripod. I can position that over a tripod like that. And then I just switch the camera, right? You'll have one camera connected and I'll have another camera connected wirelessly. And I can just switch between the two whenever I want. So £320 back to me, it kind of makes sense, doesn't it? So B Informatica, check on server OP Cache and WP Rocket for CPU. Is that a question to someone, B Informatica? I'm not sure if was that a question to someone. So Jake, when you say you need to get your energy back, what else are you doing to do that? Obviously, do make sure you eat good food as well, okay? Here we go, Jimmy. Jimmy and his dentist appointments. He seems to be having a lot of trouble there. So eventually, very, very soon, we are going to have Elemental 3.8 coming out. In fact, Verdi's just made an announcement on the Facebook group. Oh, no, it's nothing. Actually, it's nothing to worry about. So 3.8, there will be the loop builder, which eventually will work with WooCommerce. And also you will get the beta version of Flexbox Container. But the big thing is the price drop, for 1,000 licenses down to $400. I think that's a really big thing. It does start to raise the question, though, that obviously that must mean they weren't getting loads of sales at the $1,000 mark, number one. Number two, I think they've started to see, well, what are Bricks and Breakdance doing? And the competition is building up. So look, you can't, Breakdance. Breakdance is, what is it? It's $149 a year for unlimited websites, which isn't a bad deal, but $149, compared to 1,000. I'm surprised Elemental didn't go down even more. I'm surprised they didn't roll back to what they used to have. Do you remember the 199 model for 1,000 licenses? Which is what a lot of us have. I actually think Elemental should have gone all the way to that. They should have rolled back 2 years and gone back to that and said, right, 1,000 licenses. It is 199 per year. That's what you get. because the breakdance price will eventually go up to 349. Bricks will eventually stop the lifetime deal, so you'll have to pay annually, and I bet the cost will go up to 249 or something like that. So it was a bit like if they had gone to, I'm on the 199 as well, Rajat. What they should have done is drop down to that. What does anyone else think? Does anyone think that 399 is still quite high for some people? And if people are now looking in the market, they're going to go, do I go to Divi, Elementor, Oxygen? Don't do that. Breakdance, Bricks, and some other page builders. GoDaddy. Why would you do that? So I think that it's a good move, but it's not good enough. I think they should have gone a bit deeper and more. Roll it all the way back, and now you would have been competing on a price value basis with the others, because the others eventually are going to have to up their prices and stuff like that. But if you stick at the 199, given the fact that you have a bigger audience as it is as well, and if you were to do that before Black Friday as well, you probably got a bigger chance of hooking people in, right? And yeah, absolutely, Eddie. I think they realised their prices and plans were not right. But if you remember, so many people were happy to get 1,000 licenses for $199, right? You didn't even think about it. You were almost like, right, $49 for a license or $199 for 1,000. Which one do you go for? Obviously, you went here. If you're an agency or building websites. And I just think that they should have gone back down to 199. I still think the 399, in comparison to what you can get with Breakdance or Bricks right now, it's not relatable, is it? It's not comparable. Very good question, X. I'm not sure if they ever did have a lifetime. I think they had a 99 before the 199. It was $99 for 1,000 licenses. I mean, wow. I know quite a few people. Paul Charlton, WP Tuts, he's got the $99 package. He's laughing, right? But yeah, I mean, I would say that I would have liked them to have gone deeper and further, right? 399 for me is still going to put some people off. Oh, right, B Informatica, right, the client's website, of course, that's what you were referring to, yes. Well, the problem is, is that, the problem is, though, they're not even my client, B Informatica, it's just someone who paid us to help them out with their page speed, different matter. The trouble is, though, this person or their agency, the website they're working on, they got videos all over the place. The hero banner, that's bad enough as it is. But they had 51 plugins. It's a 15-page website. It's not WooCommerce. It's not appointment booking. There is no membership. There's no special forum. It's just a brochure website, 15 pages, with 51 plugins. What the heck? I mean, I've looked at the content on their website and I've already said to them, you should have been able to build everything you've done with no more than, say, 7, maximum 8 plugins. 7, maximum 8. And 2 of those would have been Elementor and Elementor Pro. Then you'd have 5 more. You might have Duplicate Page. You might have WP Rocket, maybe, because that's what they had as well. So you might have Duplicate Page, WP Rocket, maybe Rank Math or something else you want to do, maybe a security one, and maybe a couple of more extra little thingy. They were using LE Custom Skin, and there was something else they might need. Actually, no, that was it. So in total, 7 plugins and hello, and they would have been fine. What they had instead was Astra. They got Elementor, Elementor Pro, Astra, Ultimate Add-ons Elementor, Essential Elementor add-ons, and the Pro versions of both of those. So your Elementor, before you've done anything, was Elementor, Elementor Pro, unlimited add-ons, Unlimited add-ons Pro, Essential add-ons Pro. There's 6 plugins already there for that. Then they had LE Custom Skin, LE Custom... I think they had the LE Custom Skin Pro as well. Look at that. You've already got 8, right? Then they got WP Rocket. Then they had something else as well. It was all over the place, right? No, Gregor. They were all proper, legit, paid-for plugins. They were all legit. It's the web design agency is based in New York. They are an American company, but 15-page website. It's not WooCommerce. It's not appointment. It's not membership. 51 plugins, and I was like, you know, like, no wonder, like, you know, no wonder your website scores are shit. Okay. So Jimmy, their mobile score was actually 20. I know this because I kept looking at it. It was 20, right? And their desktop was about 62, 63. Pretty low still, right? I then did improve their WebP images, their custom font loading, resizing of images. I went through their WP Rocket settings, and guess what I was able to improve their score to? Remember, they were 20 on the mobile. Guess what I got their score up to? We went from 20, get ready for this, you are going to fall off your chair. This is how good I am. I got their score, go on, I got their score from 20 to 27. What the shit? 20 to 27. And I told them, I'm sorry, yeah, but unless you rebuild this website from scratch and you get rid of all of these plugins, okay, you're not going to hit a high score. You've got JavaScript all over the place. You've got stuff loading. I don't even know what you're using it for. You got no, I got up to 27, Charlie, and I was like, flipping heck, this is killing me. 27, everyone, 27. You don't have to type your numbers in anymore. There's a bit of a lag, isn't there? But it's 27, by the way. See, I told them you got to build it from scratch. And I told them what you should have done is build it, step by step, blank page with one heading. No hero footer, one heading. You should still be hitting 100% on the mobile. Add in your header. You should still be 99, 100%. Add in your hero banner. You should still be 99-ish%. You should still be there. Build. Check your score, right? And why are you using Elementor Pro and Essential add-ons and Unlimited and this? Why? Because I could not see anything when I looked at their website why they were using it. What was the fancy bit you were using? Why? Right? Why? Sometimes people get too carried away by a feature. How many of you have seen a plugin and you see a feature and you go, ooh, I want that feature. And you go and get it, the free plugin, or you get the pro version, you install it for that one stinking feature. Was it really needed? Was it needed? It's a bit like I know people who have... Jake, I'll come on to your question in a moment. Just give me a moment. Hey, Halal, hope you're okay. I know people, right, who... I've lost my train of thought now. I was talking about feature, wasn't I? God, it's gone out of my head now. I had something... Anyway, look, let me just answer the questions. It'll come back to me. Hey, Jake, technical question. Custom post type, custom taxonomies. Taxonomies layered as permalinks. If you have a category page, that is how you could do it. Obviously, as a product, it would happen automatically. You might need to put in some... Can anyone help here? You might need to put in some JavaScript in code, I think, unless there's something I'm missing here. Hey, Melissa. Yeah, don't do that, Melissa. You got to build it step by step by step, right? Step by step. But like I was saying, right, You see a really cool feature, you go and get it and you stick it in. Did you really need it? I now, right, it's come back to me. I know loads of people that were using premium add-ons, and what was it called? The Elemental Mega add-on? Is it the Mega add-on? Elemental Mega something add-on. What it was for, yeah, was hover image. So when you go over an image, it kind of zooms in or whatever like that, right? Or you were putting in tons of code if you wanted to go down a code route. But loads of people were using a plugin. The call to action widget does that for you. You can add text, take away the text, have the text under the image, have the text on the image, have it zoom in, zoom out, scroll up, scroll down. You can do so much shit, you'll be shitting all over the screen. You don't need another plugin, basically, right? So sometimes take a step back and explore what you're trying to achieve, and do you really need it? Because I tell you what, you will not have me adding on an add-on onto an Elemental site unless I have exhausted or I know that... Okay, anyone up just then? Yeah, Jake, that's what I meant. Sorry, I didn't mean... Java, hate PHP, stuff like that. Jake, you are part of the Facebook Web Squadron group, aren't you? Can you go to the Facebook Web Squadron group? Anyone here on Facebook, go and type Web Squadron. You'll find our group, right? Go over there, Jake, and can you put your message that you've just asked me over there? Copy your message and can you post it in the Facebook group? Because there might be someone who can maybe help you out or offer you a bit more guidance or a different solution, Jake. We've got Elemental moderators in that group as well. You know, we've got Bricks people in there as well. We've got talented people in there. Can you do that, Jake? Can you do that? You got to say, yeah, you're doing it. Otherwise, I'm going to like block you and remove you from the live chat. But can you just make sure you do that, Jake, right? Go stick it in the group, right? There's no shame in asking questions. Remember that. There is no shame in putting your hand up and going, hey, I need a bit of guidance or help. I do it all the time. There's not normally anyone in the room with me and I just put my hand up and no one replies. But yeah, do that. But yeah, go and pop it in the group, okay? Yeah. Halal, I was watching your video yesterday while working on a similar case. Yeah, 35 plugins. Yeah, oh dear. What I would say, Halal, though, how much time did you spend on it? So Halal, look, if you have already... don't worry, Jake. If you have already given them 100% refund, I can't stop you doing that. But how much time did you spend on it? Because I refunded that client 50%. By the way, they didn't ask for it. I contacted them and said, right, look, I'm letting you know, this is all I can do. The rest of it is now on you, your server, and your plugins, and any other developer working with you. But out of kindness, I'm going to give you a 50% refund because I cannot take it further, and I'm not going to spend another 3-4 hours on this because it's not that it's a waste of my time, but we're not going to achieve anything. And I'd rather you now take it further and go and do something with it. So I would say, Halal, next time, I think what you did was lovely. However, if you've spent time on it and you're hitting a blocker, you might not have known about that blocker until you work on it, right? Because like when I started working on this website, this page, I've just got to like get off my chair because I've got pins and needles. I've got to move my leg a bit. I've got pins and needles. When I started working on this website, I've shrunk, by the way. When I started working on this website, they didn't allow me to see the back end. They didn't allow me to see the back end. When I eventually then saw the back end and I saw it was 51 plugins, that's when my alarm bells started going, oh crap, this is going to be a pain. And I got it so far. And that's when you got to call time and go, right, I've done enough that I need to do. There's not a lot I can do. So, you know, take it or leave it kind of thing. Yeah, I would say, Maddie, right, without going into too much details, I think, like, your website, I think you could really strip it back. I mean, really strip it back and probably get down to about 12 plugins, maybe 13. Let's go with 12, okay? I think you could really strip it back, hone in on what you want and how you want it to look and all of that. And slowly, the key thing is first you want to get your shop website working, transaction, all of that working. And then you build up on it, but you build it in a very careful stage. And the really key thing is you want to just, you want your website to be hitting 100% before you build. And then, right, as you build, you keep an eye on that score. Because sometimes a basic plugin just flips the score. And then you got to make or break and go, do I need that plugin? Do I not need that plugin? Yeah, I mean, what I would say, Halal, is, is I would go back to them, Halal. You know what I would do? I would contact them today, okay, now if you want, and say, look, you know what? I've been really thinking hard about this, and I really wish that, I could have done more for you. But my big advice for you is that we build from scratch, and we keep an eye on that score. And if the score dips, and we know why, we can then decide on, well, okay, we went and put a video in the hero banner. The score has come down 15%. Do you really want that video? Yeah, I still want the video. Fine. The score is coming down 15%, right? We know about it. We put Google Tag Manager in. We put cookie consent in. We put Facebook pixels in. The score is going to have a hit of about 30%. 25 to 30% is going to get hit. Hey, Artif, hope you're all right, mate. Okay? So if your score's going to get hit and you want it, you know about it. So if the client ever comes back to you and goes, hey, my mobile page speed score is 65. What the heck? You go, yeah, but don't forget, we know why. You want Facebook Pixel. We're going to have cookie consent to GDPR. You want Google Tag Manager. We could use Rank Math. That will have the Google Tag Manager thingy-midgy shit built in there, so it might save the score a bit. We could do that. But no, you wanted it done this way. So when you make that clear, your back is covered, and you don't have to sit there and going, oh, I've got to get that score up. Because you're not always going to get your score up to 100 or 90 or 95. But it's good to know why your score came down. And I'm now going to contradict myself and say the score doesn't always matter. If you know you're going to get visitors, if you know that people are going to come to your website, if you know that people are going to buy because you've got a killer product and people are buying, if your score is 30%, who cares, right? If people are visiting, they're going to come to you, who cares, right? It's not the end of the flipping world, all right? Get over it. Have you ever looked at the score for Apple? It's like if this is shit, this is Apple, right? Apple is Apple shit, right? Okay. And then you got Microsoft shit, okay? And then you got shit.com shit. Anyway, look, right? Everything goes up and down, right? But if you are trying to get found and the Google rankings matter and you're competing against other people that have a similar product or whatever, then the score will matter. So I say, keep it clean, lean and mean, right? Okay. Start from the top and build your website bit by bit. Let me just check the questions if anything is coming in. I mean, Artif's in the house and he's causing a bit of a rumble now with everyone. Hey, Artif, how you doing? Charlie, which GDPR plugin do you prefer? Good question. I use the, I think it's called GDPR Cookie Consent. The trouble is they all have the same name, don't they? I think it's called GDPR Cookie Consent. I'll put a link to it in our Facebook group just to let people know. Here's the one I tend to use. I have to be honest that none of them are better than any of the others, and none of them are good in terms of page speed. Nearly all of them. We do need one in the UK. I actually took ours off because I had to check something, and I've got to put ours back on. Because our score was getting hit, and I kept going, what's going on here? And I had to take off the cookie consent because then I could really hone in on what was hitting the score there. But yeah, we do need one in the UK. You definitely do need one. But cookie consents, no matter how much they claim to not affect your page speed, I can tell you now, all of these GDPR cookie consents, right, hit your website. Oh, really, Carapos? That's interesting. You've just said something that I did not know. So if GDPR, if you have Google Maps or Google Analytics, because it doesn't load on the page speed. I didn't know that. I did not know that. But yeah, the GDPR plugins, man, they can easily wipe off 20-25% of your score. Easily. And it is so gutting. Like, you get your website score, you're up at 95-94%, you add in that, and the score goes to like 65 or 70. And it is gut-wrenching. It is proper gut-wrenching when your page speed score drops down because of the GDPR cookie consent. It makes me mad. Makes me super, really mad. Yeah, absolutely, Halal. Yeah, I've just read your comment now. Yeah, as long as the website's loading fast. I'm just checking. GateNet. Never let the customer decide what to use. You're the specialist. Absolutely. You're the specialist. I mean, look, if a customer really, really wants something, you might say to them, yeah, we can do it with X, but here's the payoff. Is there an annual cost? Is there a monthly cost? Is there a page speed hit cost? Is it adding bloat to your website? Is it now causing conflict? Was it really worth it? Do you know what I mean? Hey, Bruno from Brazil. You're thinking of switching from Elementor to Bricks. I would say, yeah, that if you have any clients with Elementor, you got to weigh it up. Are you still going to use it? Do you still need to have licenses? If you're building from a new to Bricks, please play with it, okay? Please do play with it. Get on board with it. Learn it. And you are going to have to play with it quite a lot. And once you get it in your head, you're going to know, yeah, I'm definitely sticking with it. I mean, what's really good is, do Bricks still have the refund policy? Does anyone know? I think they've still got it, haven't they? No questions asked. They still have the refund policy. So if you were to get the lifetime deal now, $199 for unlimited websites, lifetime, $199. Is it $199? $149, $17. I can't remember now. I think it's $199. Anyway, $199. Get the lifetime, okay? Unlimited websites. You pay once. And if you like it, you keep it. Away you go. You don't like it, you go get a refund. November the 11th, Jake. Thanks for reminding me. November. I can't even do the symbol. November 11, right? The score is going up. Not the score's going up. The price is going up. Yes, Artif, LE 3.8. I am looking forward to that because number one, we get the loop builder, and number two, we get the beta version of Flexbox Container. And I mean, personally for me, it's not going to be a huge deal breaker because I'm quite happy with Elementor and stuff like that. But for lots of other people that really want to do the loop building aspect, I think it's going to be a pretty good thing. I was just talking earlier, Artif, and I think you can probably jump in on this a little bit more, is that the price for Elementor agency is going to go down from $1,000 to $400. However, I think that they should have gone further and put the agency back to the $200 price range, price bracket even, because I think $400 is still quite a lot compared to what you can get with other page builders. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you are right, Carapos. It might not be the final version, but I would like to think that they are. 9 times out of 10, the beta versions aren't that different, and there's the odd little bug, maybe the odd bug here and there. Yeah, so yeah, like Akram said, if you want to try out Bricks, go and get it because you might love it, and you'll be glad you get it now. November 11, right? November the 11th, you've got 14 days. 14 days? You got 42 weeks. You got 2 weeks, right? before the price goes up. So get it now. But yeah, I mean, I think Elemental 3.8, even if it is beta, I would like to think it is a step up and an improvement on what we got, and it is going to save you using other solutions. But I think they've missed a trick here. They should have gone to $200 for the agency. A lot of us are grandfathered in, we don't care. But they should have gone to that, because when Bricks and Breakdance up their prices, Elemental will be at the 199 bracket, and I really think they should have done that. Because I think $400 for the agency is, yes, you're saving 60%, but you're still considerably higher than the Bricks. Even Breakdance right now is 149. Is it still 149? Yeah, Breakdance is still 149. Every year, okay, fine, but it's unlimited websites, right? 149 versus 400, right? You know, when you weigh it up, you know, when you, like, I love Elemental. I still love, I do. I still love Elemental, right? I love the people that work there. I still love it. No matter what anyone says, I still like using it, okay? I like Bricks too, but I like Elemental too. However, just look at it, right? Subjectively, right? Bricks is $199, one-time cost, unlimited websites. Breakdance is $149. No, hold on, have I got this right? Yeah, $149 per year, but it's unlimited websites. Elementor per year is $400 for 1,000. Do you get what I mean? And if you're worried about the pricing strategy, you know, anyone new who right now is coming into Page Builder, they're going to ask people, oh, what shall I use? Why, you know, and if you then do a side-by-side comparison of like Breakdance and Elemental, there are similarities, aren't there? There are similarities. Breakdance does do quite a lot of stuff better and in a more way. I just don't like their CEO. Look, I've said it. Look, I always come back to this. Hey, Matt, hope you're okay. I just don't like their CEO and their pricing. However, even though I don't like their pricing is still better than what you would get with the agency one. Hey, Dominic. So I just feel like they've missed a trick here. They should have gone back down to the 199. Drop it to 199 and you're a little bit more comparable, right? Yeah, look, Jason, what Jason said there. We at the moment are under 100 licenses for Elemental, right? How many? We've done this before, but let's do a revision. And by the way, this is not a contest, so don't lie. And it doesn't matter if you've got a small number or a high number or whatever. How many Elemental licenses have you dished out from your license package, right? How many Elemental licenses? I'll tell you how many we've got. We've got 87. We're at 87 because we have it at the minute. It fluctuates. It goes up a bit. It goes down a bit. It goes up, goes down. Clients come and go, right? Now, though, we advise clients to go and buy their own license, right? Because I don't want to be looking after them sometimes if relationships break down or anything like that. But how many licenses? John's on 50. John's on 50. Come on. How many licenses have you used? I mean, if you've only got 25 and you've only used 25, then you've only got 25, right? But if you've got 1,000 licenses, you know, how many are you using up? Wow, 50 subdomains, which isn't a bad place to use them all. Yeah, Eddie, I would agree with you on that. And I've just recorded 2 videos today, Eddie, regarding that. And they are coming out on Saturday and Sunday. Okay, Saturday and Sunday. In fact, no, they're both coming out Saturday. I lie. They're both coming out Saturday. Charlie's got 1,000 left. What? You haven't even used one yet. By the way, Charlie, what are you using? If you still got 1,000, what are you using? Matt, 25 to 30 out of 1,000. You know, and that's what I mean. We're at 87. Yeah, about 40. And this is where, and look, I keep coming back to this, don't I? And this is why I keep... Really, Artif? Really? Tell me this is not so, Artif. Tell me this is not so. 20 Jake. And this is where, the whole thing about 1,000 licenses and all of it starts to go out the window. When you talk to people now, we've all been blown away, right? We all go, oh wow, 1,000, unlimited and all of that. However, look at the value of what you're getting. So here's how I play it, okay? More than one license, right? More than one. Say more than 3. No, more than 5. More than 5 licenses. What are you getting? Right? Bricks, 199. Lifetime. Breakdance, 149. And I get more than 5. Annually, right? Elementor, I know they have different brackets, don't get me wrong. I know they have different price ranges, but if you were going to do 5 or more, and don't forget to hit like, you nasty people. Come on, hit like with your finger. If you don't want to use your finger, use your backside or your foot or whatever, your nose. Just hit that like button, okay? But what I would say is, Elementor dropping the price from 1,000 to 400 is a good move. But it could be better, okay? It could be better, all right? And I think they should have got into their DeLorean, hit 88 miles per hour, get that flux capacitor fluxing, and they should have rolled back time 2 years ago and gone, we're going back to the 199. You know what? We're listening. We're listening to you, and we're going to go back to 199. That is what they should have done. Because the 199 is still higher than breakdance. However, you're in the same area, right? When you're looking at the values on the screen, you're still under $200. Both of you are, right? Brian, yeah. Make sure you're wearing something, though, if you do use... You know, if you're able to use your planetary powers and skill to use the planet Uranus and hit the keyboard, go for it, all right? But I would say that, you know, I just feel like they missed a trick. I really do. You know, hey, Brian, by the way, did you pop in earlier, Brian? Have I not said hi to you? Did you just drift in? You just slipped in, literally, like, and he comes in with his comment about Uranus. He literally just flies in. Yeah, straight out of Uranus. Wow. I mean, I bet that was, gas giant, isn't it? Uranus. It's a gas giant. Have you ever tried Divi or Brizzy? I've looked at Divi. And this is at the time when I was weighing up between Divi and Elemental. And I went to Elemental, so not really Divi. Hey, George. Brizzy, not really. Looked at it again, not really interested in working with that. Pavel, when I recently worked with bricks, it's less exciting for me to go back to working with Elemental. Yeah, I mean, look, here's what it comes down to, yeah? You've seen my videos on testimonial carousels, right? And sliders and other stuff. And I keep saying, to do a custom one, you've got to build a template. So you've now got 10 templates, right? 10 bloody templates. And you put the short code in 10 times into the testimonial carousel. And then you want to change the template. Now you got to open up the template. And you got to repeat over and over and over again. In bricks, I get the nestable slider, the nestable carousel, and the nestable accordion. I can do whatever I want on the same screen. I'm not having to open 10 different templates. Oh, I want to do this. Oh, you know what? This particular accordion, I'm going to add in an icon. I'm going to add an accordion inside an accordion. I don't know why you would do that, but let's just say you did. I'm going to add a post widget inside. I can do all of that. I can do all of that in one bloody screen without having to go over to template. Because I used to promote that a lot. And I do still, I still love it. And if you're using an Elementor website, I still like using it. But you don't have to do it now. Right, just take the Queasy, the Luck Elemental Guides of yep. So I'm just checking in case I've missed any comments. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, Charlie, because I use Elementor and I'm now using bricks, and at some point I'm going to start playing around with like generate press and blocks and all of that. I feel like I'm saturated now, okay? I am saturated with page builders, so I don't want to start doing a fourth one. Can you do post relation in bricks? Good question, Jake. I don't know. I think you can. Hang on. Relationships. I think you can. Yes, I think you can. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that function's there. No, I'm sure it is. Web nesters. Doesn't matter what the price of a tool is when you have a lot of customers. I would agree with you. Web nesters, and I would say, yeah, that I would agree with you to a point. But what you have now, and I'm a big Elementor user, but what I would say is that if you go back to, say, 2020, right, loads of people during lockdowns were going, right, I'm going to build websites, we're going to build it from home, we're going to start our agency, we're going to do all of this. Elementor was just like the powerhouse to use. And the pricing made sense. And even when they upped their pricing, people were still kind of like, you know what, it's value for money and all of that. But if you now look at Breakdance, I don't like Breakdance, by the way. I don't like their CEO. I really don't like the way they market themselves. I hate their marketing strategy. But if you look at the Breakdance pricing, I don't even like their pricing model, but even then it is still better. You look at the Bricks one, and it's not bad, is it? So I would say that the danger, I think, is that here's what I will say, okay, and this is from a business point of view, is that just because you got customers, that won't always wash all the time, because when another product comes out that can either do better or not, or stuff like that, then your high price has got to fall down, otherwise you're going to lose those customers. Yeah. But I do think, though, I don't know what you think, Webnester. So you know how Elementor dropped from 1,000 to 400? I feel like they should have gone back to 199. They should have gone back to 199, and then they could compete a lot more with, like, the Breakdance and Bricks people. But I still love using Elementor. Don't get me wrong. I still love using Elementor. Let me just check the questions coming in. Carl, supply and demand. Exactly, prices will fall. But I think they should have gone down more, Carl. Yeah, exactly, Pixar. I see, here's the thing I have. When Elementor did increase to 1,000, I was a little bit shocked. I was like, what have they done that for? I mean, they didn't just go from like 200 to 300 or 400. They went up big time, right? And I feel like they should have held the brakes on that there. Yeah. And I've got a feeling, Webnester, right, they're probably going to notice that they're not going to have a big intake even at 400. Because people are going to go, well, what do I get with Elementor? What do I get with Breakdance, which again is an annual cost? What do I get with Bricks, which is a lifetime, which is what I've got? And when you start weighing it up, people are going to go, why would I pay? It's like, look, right, okay, look, you got to be honest here, innit? And I've said it many times in this chat now already. The cost of 1,000 for Elementor is double the cost of Breakdance. And I don't like Breakdance, but it's double. Matt, I've just noticed. I think you're asking something here. And I think I've missed the top of it. Let me just try and get right. So Matt, do you have any videos on how to make a section have a background image and also the gradient over one side of it? Yes, you would just add a gradient. Basically, you just do an image. Yeah, you would just do an image and then do a background overlay. Or even use the columns. Like, in fact, I've just seen Jimmy's answered a bit of that. Yeah, so a section with 2 columns. Left has an image, right has text. Yeah, absolutely. Background image, but it needs to be a solid background. So yeah, absolutely. You do the background image on your section, and then on the section, you do a background overlay. Your background overlay will be a hard gradient. You make it be a hard gradient. So you make sure that one of the colors is, let's say, black, right? The other color is transparent. Then you make both values equal. So it will be 0 to 100. What you do is you might say make it, I don't know, let's say 50-50. The minute you do 50-50, the gradient fade approach goes hard. You now have transparent and color, right? And then you change the angle or have it however you want. That should be pretty easy and okay to do. Hope that makes sense, Matt. Okay. Sorry, let me just check. I'm missing loads of stuff here. Let me just check the comments. Yeah, Matt, go on. Email me, Matt, and we'll explain it. Go on, Matt. Go for it. Go for it. Email me. Yeah, absolutely, Web Nester. And here's the thing, though, isn't it? That with Elementor, if you have been using it and you've been using lots of add-ons, why would you want to go elsewhere as well? Don't worry, Carapos, okay? They're coming good, all right? The loot builder will come. The mega menu will come. The final Flexbox container will come. The special present delivered at your door. I don't know what they're going to send you, but I bet they send you something one day. It will come, okay? Don't worry. Bricks does need more templates. I agree with that, but there's a couple of cool websites. I need to do a video and share with everyone, actually. It's a couple of cool websites that might have stuff on it. Hey, you know what I mean, George? You can't fake that, can you? You can't fake the init. Baby Mio. Baby Mio, hey, what are you, do you want to, I think the first time I've got you here, Baby Mio, you're a freelancer, a web design agency, what are you? Or who are you? Not who are you, what are you? I'm just checking to see, yes, so Matt, if you can email that over, that would be great, and we'll share it on screen. Make sure you only send us the bit that we need to talk about. Don't send me the whole website, or don't send me, just make sure you send us the bit that we need to know about, okay? Just so we can talk about it. Yeah, Pixar. That's what you're going to get, Carapace. You're going to get a big turd in a brown bag at your doorstep. And the bag is burning as well. Wow, this is the worst thing ever. Yeah, Carl, off topic. Anyone have a good day? Anyone have a good tool for collecting information for client content creation? Yes, Carl. Atarim. Here you go, Carl. This is what you need to use. You might think, why would I use this? But what you need to be using is Atarim.io, because Atarim is going to allow you to get the content and keep it all in one place, right? Okay. Bertha AI is great for creating content, and they can do images as well. But Atarim.io is a great place for collating and receiving information. So you're not having WhatsApp, email, text message, a postcard with an image on the back of it. I want that image on my website. What? Where do I get this image from? Right? That's what you want to do. And no, Carl, you can use it for so much more. You can use it for so much more. Hey, George, do you know what, George? We roughly hit about, we don't always, I don't get it. We don't always hit a high hit like rate. I don't know. It's just, it's disappointing. This was disappointing. Webnester. You've sent it. I've not got it yet, Matt. Let me just close down my email and try again. Ah, right. Yeah, got it, Matt. Right. Right. I'll go into it in a moment. I just got to quickly answer a question here. Oh, really, Webnester? Well, Webnester, do you want to email me, Web, just with your details on your YouTube channel, please? So can you just email me, Web? Whoop. Hook me up, right? So email me, please, all right? Let me just add in this email address here. info@web... Oh, I spelled my email wrong. I can't type. There we go. No, I've got it, Matt. I've got it. Let me just check the questions before I go on to it. Okay. Yeah, Atrim is cool, Mark. Hey, Mark Harris, when did you sneak in? Did you just sneak in without even saying hi? Well, maybe you did and I didn't see your name. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. But great to have you here, Mark, if I didn't see you already. Okay, right. Let me just... Right, so... Let me open this. Right, okay. So... Let me share with you the image. Right, so here we go. Here's the image. Sorry, let me just get some light on here because we're losing a bit of light. Right, so you've obviously got this gradient going on over here, right? So what you would do is, this is pretty simple, okay? You will have two columns, okay? I don't know why you need... I don't know why you need to... this is probably an image, right? You got an image here and you got your word and your button, blah, 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 blah. Your background section will be this image, right? That's your background section, okay? That's your background image. You can't miss it. And then you add in a background overlay. The background overlay will now be blue and clear, right? Blue and clear, okay? And then you just have your gradient like that. You just have your merge, but you change it. You change the position. So this position might be, I don't know, you just change the position of how much you have. You would just change the positioning of your gradient, basically. That's all you would do. Okay. Should we do it live? Okay, all right, let's do it live, okay? Oh, sorry, Mark. I'd ignored you. Really sorry about that, mate. Let me show you, right? Let me just go to my website, okay? I need to go to one of my test websites, otherwise, right, let's do this here, okay? Kaboomy kumi your day. Yeah, we are rocking. Let's go, Matt, okay? Are you ready, Matt? Are you ready for this? Hanging on the edge of your seat. Out of the bullets run to the sound of this. Oh, Another one bites the dust. Hey. Okay, right. Sorry, I got carried away there. Right, let's just make this be fit to screen, okay? Just for the sake of it, right? Let's add in two columns, all right? Let's just drop in a header. Let's drop in, forget that. Let's add in some text editor. Let's just duplicate that. I'm just doing crazy stuff here, right? Let's drop in a button as well. Over here, let's drop in a image over here. Let's make this image. Let's go for a cat. Meow. Okay, so now we have a cat. Okay, right. Let's now make this be a boxed width because I'm using my MacBook Air, let's make it 900, okay? Now let's go to the section. We go to the style of the section. We go to the background type. We go over here and let's go for this image here, right? And let's make it be center, no repeat, and we'll make it be a cover. Okay, so we've got our image over there. I mean, this image is actually not a good one. Let's change it to be, have I got a transparent image? Let's go for this instead. There we go. We got our image, we got our text, right? Sorry, let me just quickly change this. Make it white, typography, weight, just going 900. Sorry, just bear with me. I just got to make the text so you can actually see what's going on here, right? Text, copy, paste, style. Okay, right. So we got a background section image, 2 columns, we got text and shit going on there, and we got an image that you would have positioned and done whatever you want. If your position is a full height, what you would have done then is just, like gone over here, made sure there was no gap and all of that. And then you increase your padding, whatever. Now, if we go to the section, okay, if we now go to the section, sorry if I'm missing all the comments because I'm currently doing this as well, okay, you now go to your background overlay. You go to the back, not the background, we've got our image, we got the image. We go to our background overlay. We now hit gradient. We have now got 2 colors. Look, I've got this, let's just go for that reddish color there. And now over here, I am going to have a transparent color. Look, a transparent color. I then flip the angle to be, where are we going to, let's just go with that one like that. I'm going to now, look, let me show you what happens, right? This is what it looks like. You got 0 and 100, right? If I now push this one, look, look, can you see what's happening? The line, sorry, the angle is wrong, isn't it? Oh, whatever, something like that, right? Can you see what's happening? Can you see what's happening there? Right? Now, you want your color to be, like, stronger over here, right? So this is where now you just got to stop and think a bit. So let's go back a step. Let's make this be a full width, right? Full width, okay? Now I'm going to go to column 1. Sorry, not that. Let me go back over here and change this to be a default, right? Now let me go over to column 1 and I'm going to add in some padding, right? Let me go with about, I don't know, I'm just making this up now, right? Let's go with 200 and 200, something like that, okay? Can you see what I'm doing here, okay? Let's just make this section be a vertical line in the middle, like that. Now I'm going to go over to this section. On this column, I'm now going to put the background color like that. Or you could add in another gradient again, right? So you could reinforce what we were doing before with like, that kind of, I'm getting myself a bit mixed up here. But you can start to do that and then reinforce your color with what we're doing here. Is any of this making sense? Right, let me just go over to my left vote padding and let's go with 150. No, not 150. Let's go with 50, something like that, right? So when you play around with it, eventually you're going to get it to look kind of what you want. So you do it on your section, and if you want to force the color a bit more, you put it on the column like that. Does that make sense? Hey, Peter, hope you're all right. Hope you're all right, okay? No, that's my image, by the way, Jake. Not Jake, Mark. That's my image, my test website image. That's my test website. Right, so there you go. So, do you get what I'm doing here? So you can reinforce and make the color bolder because I added it to the column as well. Okay, please don't forget to hit like if you have not hit like already. Did that make sense, Matt? Did that make sense, Matt? You might want to play it back. Okay, watch the replay. Look at the timestamp. Watch the replay back. Did that make sense? Did that make sense? Hey, Jason, I'm glad the videos are helping, by the way. I just saw your comment. And Mia, thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much. Matt, I don't know if you're still here, Matt. I don't know where you've gone. Have you gone, Matt? Yeah, Matt, don't worry, okay? You've got the video, right? This video is available on YouTube, right? When we finish, the replay will be on YouTube. Look at the timestamp, right? Watch it and follow it through so you can get it to do what you need to do. And how quick did we do that? We did that super quick, right? Obviously, you would do it properly. You can do it to your section background. And if you want to force the color a bit more, you can do it to your column as well. And you mess around with it and you get it to look really, really cool. You'll be all right, mate. Don't worry. Look, I'm going to give you all, guess what's coming up? 2-minute warning, okay? Because I have got loads of videos to edit and I've been sat here for nearly 1 hour 10. I need to shake my leg, jump up around, do a little dance, make a lot of love, get down tonight. Yeah, I've got to do all that, okay? And get something to eat as well. Exactly, George, exactly. And the great thing is what we've done, right, okay, it's recorded in this video. This video will be available on YouTube, so you can go away and re-watch it in slow motion. Hey, Peter, I know, Peter, I'm going to have to love you and leave you. How are you feeling, by the way, Peter? I'm very worried about so many of you all right now. So you're all getting ill or feeling not too well or health conditions. We're all getting older. We cannot deny the fact that we are getting older. Things hit us. Not got it yet, Mark. I have actually, bloop, it's there on my magnet. I need to have a deeper look at it, Mark. And just watch a few more videos on it. Yes, Carl, please do. Atarim, okay, seriously, right, is a great way of getting content. Do you know what I mean? It is a great way. And notifying the customer, hey, I need this stuff for this section, this image, stuff like that. Moby, how are you? I'm about to go off now in about 30 seconds. Brian, I think you can tell that I refuse to grow up as well. I will never grow up. I will always be me. Always. Hey, X tutorial is on the fire. 1 hour, 2 minutes and 40 seconds. There is your video. I might have to do this as a separate video. What do you think? Do you know what? I'm making a note of this. I'm going to do a separate video on this. All right, Matt. So I'm putting Matt Gradient. Right, I'm going to do a separate video on this because I think it's... I'll stick it over there. I think a separate video on this would be pretty useful for other people, I think. I think so. Yes. Yes, Pigstar. So I started watching his video portfolio 1, but then I got tied up with all the other stuff I got to do. So what I need to do is I have to literally just what do I need to do? I need to just like have that dedicated time where I can just sit and watch it with my headphones on. But I definitely will be watching it. Okay, everyone, look, I'm going to say goodbye. Enjoy the rest of today. You got Saturday and Sunday. We have got another Bricks video coming out tomorrow, which is talking about page speed performance and how you can make it better. What? You can make the page speed performance of Bricks even better. No way. You can. I'm telling you, you can. And I'm going to show you. And it's free. And it's not auto-optimized. And it's going to blow your pants off. Literally. You know, forget Uranus and a gas giant. It'll blow your pants off. Hey, Mass Stigma. Hope it will all okay. Look, take care, everyone. I'll catch you all soon. Matt, I feel good knowing that maybe we helped you out today. I love it when I know we help people out. I love it. Makes me feel good. Makes us all feel good. Take care, everyone. See you all soon. I'll be back on Monday. Bye.